Hello and welcome to Punxsutawney with me, Gruva. Now, this episode I'm going to be working on the iron farm, but I just thought I'd show you around a little bit first because I've been busy. So you might see just behind me, let's see if I can't do this, so I've got to change my view. Right, so let's just go ahead over here. Now, where I just walked from over there, you'll probably recognise as being where there was quite a large sort of hill, because my base at the end of the last episode actually finished right here. It stopped right there, and the rest of this was all hillside going vertically up. And yeah, I've been clearing it out. It's been a lot of work, but in the process I've been sort of getting myself geared up. I'll just put my gear on whilst I'm looking at it. So I've got myself a Fortune 3, Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3 and Mending pick, and it's just wonderful. That's all I can say about it really. Let me just show you very quickly. This is so powerful, and when it starts getting run down I just go and build it back up with a bit of XP. I mean, look at that, that took seconds. Whereas before, when I was using my Efficiency 2 and Breaking 2, it's just taking forever. But you know, it's kind of hard work because there's a lot of it to go. You've got to get up at the top and you've got to get all the way down. You've got to clear the sand, and I'm sort of doing it in stages. So what I'm doing is, as you might see here, let's just see if I can get up there. Yeah, perfect. So I'm laying out a load of torches like this, and then I'm just digging straight up, and then the sand drops on top of them, breaks, and then I just run round and collect it. And I've been doing this for a little while. This is what I've just collected from up here, so I don't know where that came from. It just turned up out of nowhere. And all of this as well, so there's been quite a lot of sandstone, a lot of sand and all that kind of thing. So it's all good. I'm sort of making progress there. I'm hoping every single episode that I'm going to be able to show you something new with this. And yeah, so that's what I've got so far. I've done nothing on the inside, so behind this is just solid sandstone still. So yeah, I've got a lot of work to do there. Over in this direction, I moved all of my villagers outside here. I just threw out a load of boats, let them get caught up in there so that I can actually start sorting them out. And as long as I've got like 2 villagers, I've always got enough villagers to do what I need to do. And I brought in a few that were inside here, just for my trading and bits and bobs. So that's how I kind of ended up with such a powerful pick, because I did some trading with, I think, you know, this one's got a trade for 26. No, it's not that one, so it must be this one. So I say that, no, that one, yeah, mending for 30. So I'm pretty much set for all my tools now. I wouldn't mind a slightly better XP grinder, but you know, that's for a different day. So today the thing that's going to be done is I'm going to make a start on my iron farm. Yeah, I don't understand this. This is kind of weird. And then when I do that, they turn back up. So I don't know, some kind of glitch has happened in the world. Can't get rid of it. Every time I relog, still the same thing. Anyway, sorry, distraction. So today it's working on the iron farm. Now the entire idea with the iron farm was to get it centered on this point. So these 4 blocks are the center of the farm, and then it goes 8 in that direction, 8 in that direction, and 8 in that direction, and 8 in that direction. Sort of centered right on that point. And I want to get 4 of them, one above each other, going straight up here. Now you can fit these 65 blocks apart, so I know that I can fit 4 of them in, and I know that I can fit the last one just a little bit below the ground here. So just down at this level, in fact. This is my little AFK spot that I built, and I put a hopper underneath me just in case I died for some unknown reason. But you know, that's just the way that I think sometimes. So I want to go all the way up to the sky limit with this, come all the way down, and just have 4 of them in a stack. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my stuff together, get organised, and then I'll bring you back in and we'll stack up all the way up to the top and start building the first one. So let's go. Right, so I went down below and got my pick all fixed up, so it's almost as new now. I did a little bit of work with it in between. I can't help myself. So all that I really need to do now is stack up. So if I stand on this one, I think that makes sense. Yeah, as long as I know which way I'm going with it, it's fine. Oh, that wasn't very clever, was it? Okay, so here we go. Right, so this is the build limit. So that's 255. Now, let's see, I started off on the trapdoor, therefore I can build out this little area here, which is the 4 center area. And then I need to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. So this is where the outer rim is going to be. And then that goes down 2, and then I put my doors in. Yeah, so yeah. It's kind of difficult working at this height. You get a heck of a view, but yeah, you can actually see where I've cut out into the mountain right there, and where I haven't tidied up the floor that much yet. You can also see where the other huge pillar's going to go. Yeah, okay, maybe what I should do is get on with this a little bit off camera, and come back in a few moments once I've got something a little bit more solid to stand on. Huh? Well, it was bound to happen. I just didn't expect it to happen quite so quickly, so... Well, it looks like I found everything. It looks like my helmet got destroyed in the impact. It was kind of low anyway. So yeah, maybe I just need to get myself another helmet and get back up top and see how I go. Oh, that was so stupid. That was within seconds. I knocked out the wrong block, dropped straight down, tried to get out, hit one of these. Typical. Okay, let me get myself back together again and I'll be back in a moment. Right, so I've worked out that this is actually going to be the bottom layer of the farm. Also, I've decided to come up here without any armour on, because all that's going to happen is if I fall, I'm either going to live or die. It doesn't really play any role. It's just going to get destroyed in the process, and whilst I'm up here I shouldn't be getting any spawns anyway. So yeah, that's what I've done. This is where the bottom layer of the farm is going to go, so I'm going to count out 8 blocks from here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, perfect. So this is going to be the outer layer going up, and then there's going to be a door on there, and then half slab for the next floor. Well, actually no, I'll do this with the 99% method, so that's probably going to be quite a lot more difficult working at this height. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. So a lot of this is going to be half slabbed out. I'm going to need a lot of water. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm just going to build out this floor now and see how we end up. Okay, so that's most of this done. So next I'm going to put down a chest, I think, and oh no, I lost my wood when I died. Oh jeez, that's so typical. Okay, let's just empty all of my stuff out. Let's get rid of those, because I need to make some slabs, and that requires a crafting bench, which I currently don't have. So I'm just going to get rid of all of my stuff up here, and jump off and see if I survive. So let's see, which way's the water? Yeah, let's go for it. Ready? Yeah, I'm well clear this time. No, I'm not. I'm gonna die. So stupid. Oh dear. Okay, so I didn't actually have anything on me, so it doesn't really matter. I just need some blocks to block back up with. Oh god, this is like just putting my death count through the roof in one episode. So maybe I should try and do this off camera, because I'm clearly not nailing it on camera, and I can save my embarrassment for a number of deaths off camera. It's much less embarrassing that way. Oh dear me. Did I have anything on me at all? For some reason I just thought it didn't even occur to me that the island would be a problem, so I just thought I'd just keep pressing forward and see if I get past it. Okay, so yeah, there we go, there's some blocks. Let's go back up. Right, I made it back up to the top again. Oh my god. I don't know. I just don't know if I'm up to this. I'm clearly dying so often, it's ridiculous. Right, so I'm going to make up the outside first, and then have a go at putting in some doors and put in the floors and get the water in and basically everything. So what I'll do is I'll put in all the walls, bring you back in a few minutes once they're all in, and start building up the layers and the walls and the doors and everything, and bring you back in at each step. So I'll see you in a moment. Right, so that's at least some level of safety attained. I'm not going to fall out of that one too easily. Next up I need to put in the floors, and I want to do this with all half slabs because I want to do the 99% efficient method. Now the most important thing for me is that they all have a gap at this point in the center. So what I'm going to do is just put down a half slab there and there to indicate where that is, and then I know that this row needs to all be half slabs, the next row, and then so on. So let's see, if that one's going to be like that, then this one needs to be like this, and then those two don't, and then these two do. That's a little bit inconvenient. Now I can't have them pushing into the wall here because they're 1 1/4, 1.4 blocks wide, so they'd push out and not actually fall down. I hadn't thought of that when I was thinking that this would be a good idea. I guess it doesn't matter hugely as long as I make sure that the gaps are all the same on them as they go down, so that a golem that drops through a gap drops all the way to the bottom and gets processed straight away. Without hitting any of the other ones, because I'm pretty sure they fall straight down. I'm pretty sure they don't move. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna have to knock that back one and do it from there, and then there. I'll build this out a little bit further so that, oh my goodness, I need my pick. Okay, I'll get on with a little bit of this off camera and just see how it goes. So this is a lot more what it should look like now. So I've got 2, miss 2, 2 together, miss 2, 2 together, miss 2, 2 together, miss 2, 2 together. And that needs to be built up all the way up for 6 whole blocks. So like that, going up by 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I can build up the outer edges, put some doors in and all that kind of thing. So I'll get on with that and bring you back in a moment. I haven't died in the meantime, by the way. I'm doing really well. Right, so we're back. I kind of went ahead and got a load of stuff done because I was dying so much. I just thought it would be better if I did this off camera for a little bit, just to make sure it actually got done rather than me just dying all the time. So I've put in all of the layers. I need to knock out a couple of notches in a few places. Now the thing that I didn't bring up enough of was wood, so I need to make up a whole load more doors and a load of trapdoors and signs and all sorts of things like that. So that's what I'm going to go do now. I'm going to go and get the stuff. I'm going to leave a couple of bits and bobs up here, so let's see, if I leave myself a chest There's no point in me taking down the water with me or any of this sandstone at this time. I think the only thing that it's really worth me taking is my pick, because I might die again. That's kind of how it goes. So let's see. Nope. Nope. Let's find the center point where I came up. Oh, it is there. How come I couldn't see that from here? Okay, so that's where I want to be. There. Right, I'm going to go down very gently. That doesn't look good. Why is that doing that? Okay, I've got to tidy up all this mess that I've made. I've come up on 3 spots because I'm just not very good at this working at heights thing. So, okay, I'm going to work my way down using one of these, and I'll be back in a moment. Right, so I'm all the way back up here. I've managed to get the doors that I needed and all that kind of thing, so let's see, let's grab some blocks, and about there maybe I should be able to reach in and just get them down from there. Maybe I need to be a bit closer. Let's go with it there. Yeah, that looks good. So I just made up a load of doors on the basis that whatever happens I'm going to use them. Now I didn't put that one in right at all. I'm probably going to lose it. Doesn't matter hugely though. So there's 6 there. Let's see, can I see on the other side? I think. Now let's do it this way. If I crawl out this way very carefully, I can't see a thing. Okay. That doesn't help. I think I've got all the doors in. They look about right. Yeah, there's obviously not one there, but it seems like there's not meant to be one there. I sort of thought that I knocked one out by accident when I was going round. Now I can't see a door there. Maybe it's just better if I just go down, tough it out and see what it looks like down there. So yeah, let's just 1, 2, 3. Now I can see all the doors there, and I can see I've got one missing there. I can't see a thing on that side. I wonder why that is. I'm actually crouching down at my computer to try and see better. That's not going to help. Right, let's just go across here. Let's get that one in. So that's 6 there, I can see them. That looks like 6 there. Yeah, okay, so I've got all of my doors in place, that's good. Now the next thing for me to do is to build up the water sources. So that's going to take a little bit of time because I need to put in trapdoors all over the place and all sorts of things really. So why don't I go ahead with that and bring you back in when I'm actually going to be placing the water sources down, and you'll get to see how that goes. Okay. Right, so I've put in a lot of the signs that I need. I haven't put in all of them yet because I've run out of wood again. I think I've just completely underestimated the amount of wood that I need to do all of the signs and all of the doors and all that kind of thing. So I'm going to have to go back down and get some more wood, but I just thought I'd put some water in and just show you how this will work a little bit. So if I grab my 2 water sources and get rid of everything else just in case I die. I mean, this is just pretty standard for me. I don't have any boots on, so I don't have any depth strider, so this could be realistic. It could realistically happen. So, okay, so I put my first water source in there. I put my second one in right there, so that creates a new water source in the middle, which I should be able to get to right there. And I should be able to just fill up both my buckets from that. And then I can go for every other one, and it should start creating the water sources for me. So the whole point of doing it like this is that if anything spawns on this very top platform, I want it to get pushed off straight away, and then it can fall down in between the cracks and get processed at the bottom. So let's see, I can't remember. Yeah, I did do that one, didn't I? So done. done. That one. I'm just going to do this the slightly cheaty way, which is just to go back 2, go forward 1, all that kind of thing. Right, now I think that's all set up properly. Looks about right. So if anything spawns on the top here, they get pushed straight off and fall down in this 2x2 gap. Now I'm going to get some more water sources in each of these little gaps down there. So the iron golems can actually spawn on any of these platforms, on any of these spaces. So it sort of maximizes the amount of potential chances of them spawning. I mean, to be honest, it's kind of a complicated design to just squeeze out a little bit of extra percentage, but you know, I kind of like that. I like to know that it's doing things as efficiently as possible. So I need to get some water sources in there, and let me just flip that one up and then we can have a look over the edge there, I think. Yeah, so I've put trapdoors all along this side so that when the things get pushed out, they push against the trapdoor and they don't get stuck on the other side. They don't get pushed into the block on the other side, and then they fall straight down. So I need to put in a load more signs and start thinking about getting my buckets filled up again and all that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm going to go back down and try and get some more wood and come back up and hopefully finish this one pretty soon. I mean, this is the first of 3, so of 3 more in fact. So I've got quite a lot to do still. So I'm going to get on with that now, and I'll see you in a minute. Well, I guess I found the problem with that block. Not really sure what to do with this guy now. Has he got any decent trades on him? Unbreaking 2, efficiency 2 for 15. Meh, not that great. I'm just gonna deal with you somehow. No, I don't have any sand on me. I'll just save you for later. Right. So, going back up, I had an absolute pile of ghost blocks when I was coming down, and yeah, I actually died because I ended up getting stuck inside one of them and couldn't get out, and yeah, not nice, not nice. Ended up missing my brick and falling down, because I got no feather falling, it just completely killed me. So we're going back up. I've picked up all of my wood that I've got and some signs, and hopefully this is going to be everything that we need. So I'll see you up there. So I've gone and put all of the signs in that I need at this particular point, and I'm not in a bad position here, so I can sort of show you how this fills up. So I can just put in one there, and because of the signs and the trapdoor, it just pops out just a little bit. So if a golem spawns in the middle there, the water's just going to pull it out and then drop it down the bottom there. And from here I can actually reach the water sources at the back. So with a little bit of work I can actually get across and fill all of these in reasonably easily. So if I just run across the trapdoors, cross my fingers and hope that I don't die yet again. Come on, can I reach her? Yeah, I can reach it just. And then that one. Let's fill up my buckets. Get off this slightly precarious area. Let's close that, get rid of that. Now I want one there. And yeah, let's just creep out along there. I want to work back towards the middle just for safety's sake. I just need 2 more and I'm done on this particular one. Then I've just got the rest of them to fill in. So 1 and 2. Great, so I can close that. And how do I get back up? Can I stack back up? I think I can. I think that's okay. Maybe I should just, to be sure, just sneak out there, take out that one underneath, then stack back up onto this one, and then just take them away. So basically, yeah, anything that spawns up there is going to get pushed off and fall straight down. Anything that spawns down in any of these blocks is going to get caught up by these streams and pushed out. So that's kind of the premise of the whole thing. So I'll get on and finish all of this up and show you the finished product. I'm not actually going to get any villagers in today, just because it's easier to put them all in at once. So I can run a tower up all the way and just get them all up, pop them in. So I'm going to save that for the next episode, I think. For now, I'm just going to get this one finished up, and then maybe do the other ones in between episodes. We'll see how the time's going. but this is taking a bit longer than I imagined. So yeah, I'll get to that. Right, that is everything done. I died a couple of times in between, but yeah, I've died quite a lot on this project. It's kind of ridiculous. I just need to put in the water on this top level now, and then it's all done with. So I want it to go on this side here, and I want to give myself a way to get out again, because once this is done I don't need to come back up here again. I can just get the villagers up from the outside and pass them straight up in a water tube. So I'm planning on getting all of these done before I actually get the villagers in, and I think I want to do that just so that right, okay. What, you can't... How? You can't open your chest at build limit? That is very interesting. Does that mean I've... How did I get into there before then? Because... Did I... Am I confused? No, I'm not confused. That is very strange. Okay, well, there we go. Apparently you can't open a chest at build limit if it's got a block in front of it. So... What is going on here? What is this? Am I just too... What? So if I'm standing too close to it, or if there's a block in front of it, it won't open. Is this a known thing? It's not known to me. Completely new. But anyway, there we go. There's a little distraction for you. I'm just grabbing up all of my stuff. I'm gonna pick up the chest and the crafting table, fill in this area with some water, and then head down and hopefully not die on the way. Now I'm only going to do one in this episode because this actually took a lot longer than I imagined it was. I'm obviously not that very good at working out how long things are going to take. I kind of always assume it's going to take about 5 minutes, and then it takes about 5 hours. Maybe that's just Minecraft, I don't know. So let's grab that one, go across, grab that, do it like that. Yeah, this is nice. So this will be done in no time. I want to pick up 2. Now the reason I want to leave that one there is so I can get back down. So 2, do it like that. Now I'm not too worried about spawn proofing this because nothing's going to spawn on top of these because it's outside the build limit. So there's no problem there. On the other ones I probably will have to half slab them just to make sure. Now the one thing that I am concerned about is using this super powerful pick and swinging it too freely and taking out half of my build. So let's grab that one. 1, 2, right, that is all of the water sources in. Just check, yeah, they're in. So drop down onto that. Done. Right. So let's just have a little look up from underneath. Oh, I've got a couple of blocks I need to fill in. Yeah, let's pop those down there. Let's just jump back up a little bit. Can I reach it from here, do you think? Yeah, of course I can. Right, great. So, that is it. Job done. And I can pass my villagers up on the south side, which must be over there, and pop them in the side. So that'll be nice and easy. And if I get them all set up and ready to go in one place, then I can just drop them off at the relevant level. And that's that. So, let's just get back down. I also thought it was worth just pointing out this. This is the work that I've done around that area, and I've cut straight through to the back just to see how deep it is, and I've got maybe the same to go again. So I've taken out a big chunk there, I've got another big chunk to go, and then this big chunk, and then that big chunk. So I've got quite a lot to get through, but with this efficiency 5 pick it's kind of easy. And the mending's just amazing. It's the first time I've actually used mending in a survival thing, and it's just fantastic. You can just use your pick for whatever you want, pop down to your grinder for your XP, get it built back up again, Absolutely brilliant. So let's see, can we even see that from down here? Oh yeah, you can, it's kind of clear. Let's have a look from over this side. Yeah, so I've got another 3 of those to build. So I'm going to do that in between episodes, and I might just show you them once they're done. And we'll have a whole episode where we're getting villagers up to each one. I'm just going to pop 10 villagers into each one, because I'm not too worried about the time between the golem being spawned and getting it outside of the village. Because this design, you get the golem out of the village really, really quickly, which is fantastic. So you can really reduce down on your villagers. So I can just have 10 in each, and then another 10 in each. This side I might just make up dummy ones, because I don't think I need 8 farms. It's just the kind of person I am. I like to have 8 farms. So let's just have a quick walk in here on my way to the bed, as it's getting dark and it's been a long day. I've died rather a lot. Let's have a look. What's the last thing in chat? No, height limit. Fell from a high place. There you go. So I'll just sort of show you this as well. This is the Hall of Fame, which I've moved. This is going to be the Hallway of Honour. And I've only got one name in there at the moment, Captain Obvious over at Totally Games 100. He's doing some great puzzles and things over there. Go over and check him out. I'll put a link in the description. Now I'm thinking soon I'm going to be putting someone in this place, so we'll look forward to that in the next sort of few episodes. I'll get that done. But for now, just like to say thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again. And if you liked it, please do leave a like. It makes a big difference. Thank you very much. Goodbye.